Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of these decks or all of these decks could be a story or message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you. Starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is it in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? All right. We'll go ahead and get started with deck number 1. Remember, you don't have to overthink it. All right. We have the Fool. We have Queen of Cups. We have Judgment. We've got the Chariot. We have Page of Wands. Overall energy, the Moon. 5 of Wands. And the Hermit. Okay. So I feel like you guys are headed towards some sort of heavy emotional day, week. It just happens. Just out of the blue, you might find yourself feeling very overwhelmed and very emotional. Especially if you've been in isolation too long. You might end up just feeling some type of way about it because you're digging so deep and asking yourself so many questions. Like if you're psychoanalyzing yourself, it's like you hit a chord. And I don't want to say hurt your own feelings, but it kind of could be that way. Because it seems like you are, doing some sort of inner work. And I feel like things are being revealed to you. It's like you're following your path. Your spirit guides are like intuitively telling you, what to do, where to go. And it seems to like maybe you are frustrated with yourself. I feel like something is starting to make you uncomfortable. I also get this when it's like your life becomes so uncomfortable to the point where you have to change. And I feel like that is spirit's way of like getting under your skin. It's like we're going to keep making things get worse and worse until you make some sort of change. If you don't make the change, eventually a tower moment is going to happen where it's beyond your control. So those of you that like complain about, your job and you keep saying that you're leaving, and just things just get worse and worse. You're trying to stick it out and then things just keep getting worse and worse at your job. Now they're cutting your hours. Now, you've got to come back in. It's a, shorter break time. Maybe you were getting 40 minutes. Now they cut it to 30 or 15, just something that's like changes could be coming to your job that you just don't agree with. And so, all of that piled up, I feel like is to get you like, it's like, hey, like you need to go ahead and, take this, anger and fuel it to get you to the next step. Let this anger fuel your next move. If not, at some point, it's going to be beyond your control. And then too, sometimes, some people are just like that as well. It's just like, what I know. And it's more so of preparing yourself, like knowing that there's about to be some sort of change that you have no control over. Let's say you've been late on rent and you've been trying to take care of your rent. And it's like, it's getting harder and harder to come up with the rent. Your landlord is increasing the rent. Now they're telling you ahead of time, like, look, you can't be late. I'll let you slide, so come up with it, and it's just like all this pressure. And you already know, you're like, I know it's time for me to go. I feel like those pressure moments are to let you know, like, have something in place, start doing something. Like, don't just sit there. Or if you do, just know then, okay, you're about to be forced out. Now you got to get out. Now you have no place to go. You didn't make any plans. So, it just seems like there could be something very uncomfortable in your life right now, forcing you to, deal with change. I feel that some of you are also dealing with a lot of heavy emotions. It could be dealing with a relationship. It just seems like there is something that will get you triggered so that you can release. I feel like there needs to be some sort of a release in your life. Now, it does look like you're getting ready to enter some sort of uncharted territories. And I feel like maybe you're unaware of what you're getting yourself into. Or maybe you're about to, there's getting ready to be some sort of a reset in your life where you're having to start completely over, or rediscover yourself. Something's getting ready to happen where it's like you're going back to ground zero. And then too, something seems like you are having to revisit, a past situation. Maybe something's happening where you have to like ask yourself, like, did you learn? Are you, did you receive whatever the lesson was prior to? Are you ready to move forward? So I kind of feel that you are going to have to like, you're getting ready to review a past situation. And it does look like you have to be ready to confront like, some sort of fear that you have. For some of you, it could be a fear of flying, and you've got to prepare yourself to get on a plane. Maybe you've been telling yourself you weren't going to be afraid next time you had to fly, and now it's like, oh, remember you said that you weren't going to be afraid? Well, now you got to fly again. How are you feeling? So I just kind of feel that there's an old situation or old feelings are going to resurface. For some of you too, I feel like maybe you've been ignoring your intuition about something. Something maybe trying to get your attention and you just keep ignoring it. It could be a person. I'm getting something about something in regards to someone being delusional or absent-minded as well. You might feel foolish for something that you did. Maybe you did something based off of emotion. You made some sort of emotional decision. You weren't thinking. And because of that, after everything settles, you're like, man, now I wish I hadn't rushed into that, or I wish I had thought through better with XYZ. So yeah, I feel like some of you might actually feel like a fool for something that you did out of emotion. Now, I also kind of feel like if you have been dealing with a lot of anxiety or doubts, insecurities, and things of that sort, that you're about to get over it. You're like, you know what, I'm not afraid anymore. I don't have those insecurities anymore. I just feel like you're wiping the slate clean with that. I also feel that you are getting ready to make some sort of important decision that is best for you. Something could have been going on where a lot of people had been at you trying to tell you what you should do, why you shouldn't do this or that. And it's been like really making you emotional because everybody has a different opinion. And then I feel like at the end of the day, you just say, you know what, this is what I think I should do. And, I'm doing it. I don't care about what other people say. And it seems like you just like go ahead and make peace with your situation and do what you need to do. You seem very determined about something too. You might decide that you want to chase your dreams. Maybe people have been telling you that you're crazy or you can't just up and change your career at this time in your life, or you're too old, or you don't have enough experience, you're too young, something. And it just seems like you're like, oh yeah, like I don't care what you all say. I'm gonna try. I'd rather fail at trying than never knowing at all. So I feel like some of you are getting ready to step out on faith, and you are going to pursue your dreams. Somebody may be trying to run away from their past or escape their past. I don't know if you were dealing with a Virgo or water sign or a fire sign, but it seems like you're trying to run away from your past. I almost want to say if you were dealing with a water sign that you are going to move forward with a fire sign. I feel like something like nature has been speaking to you or calling, like you're noticing something in regards to nature, receiving some sort of signs and synchronicities. But I feel like it's like nature is speaking to you, especially like birds. Like you might feel like a bird is like a messenger, and it's like they are specifically speaking to you about something. So pay attention to any unusual bird activity. Something about your situation is also confusing or unknown. It's the same energy as like, being in a dark cave and somebody is like, just keep walking until you're out. And it's like, what, but where? It's just like, just keep walking. And it's like you don't really have any direction. So maybe you're trying to feel around on the walls. Is there a wall? Is it nothingness? Or maybe you don't feel any walls to guide you. So you just start moving like tiny, tiny steps as to, not fall. You're trying to pay attention to your surroundings. I feel like because you don't have maybe all your working senses, or you're having to depend on your third eye for answers or for guidance. You might find yourself doing a lot of dreaming or like astral traveling as well. But yeah, something about your situation just seems hidden or unknown. And that could be because, there is no default answer, because there are things that are constantly changing or playing out. Your situation is too fluid to get a final answer on something. Especially if you have been trying to pull your own cards about something, or if you've been going to readers trying to find out some sort of information and you keep getting conflicting answers or unclear answers, more than likely it's because the situation is too fluid. Um, Something still looks like maybe someone is sneaking off to do something or tiptoeing, trying to do something quietly. Also, not sure if you've been waiting on a response from somebody or if they've been waiting on a response from you. Somebody, you might get a response from someone requesting more documents or requesting something. It's like something is a request. I feel like somebody also might realize that they've been deeply depressed and needs to deal with whatever depression they're dealing with or why they're depressed. Maybe someone has been trying to hide the fact that they're depressed, but I feel like at some point it's got to be addressed. I'm also feeling like a situation is being purified, or maybe someone feels like they had to go through some sort of purification. In regards to diet, I kind of feel like somebody is having to give up some things. And I heard something like refined sugar. So somebody may be getting ready to change their diet. Your car might be recalled for something, or you might receive some sort of recall letter about your car. I feel like some of you are going to find your calling. It could be that your purpose is revealed to you, or your purpose gets revealed to you in a dream. Like you might have a very crystal clear dream that tells you what your purpose is. For some of you, you might connect with your father in dreams, whether he's alive or not. But it seems like maybe you're going to connect with your father in a dream. In a love situation, someone has been so dealing with a lot of anxiety, and this person wants to come forward. This person wants to approach you, but they've been struggling with some sort of anxiety or emotional disturbances, including if that is dealing with someone's mother. But I feel that someone is wanting to come forward and they're preparing themselves, or they're getting ready to take some sort of a risk. I feel like their spirit guides have been pushing them and making things uncomfortable for them so that they will come forward. Especially more so only to people who, like, this is a significant connection. This connection has something to, with propelling your life purpose. And so I feel like because this relationship serves a higher purpose, that it depends on other things going on in your life and with other people, like it somehow will affect other people. It just makes me feel like you guys have got to come together. I don't know if you know this person or not. I'm just getting that whoever it is that is trying to come towards you is dealing with a lot of emotional traumas. It's been hard for them to move forward. And it may not even be, like I said, them dealing with personal emotional issues, health issues. It could be someone around them and that's been, it's been draining them emotionally. And so, but at some point this person still has to move forward. I feel too like something significant may happen this coming new moon. I feel like something significant is going to happen. I don't think the new moon is until Aquarius season, which is soon. I think it's on the 23rd. But I feel like something significant may happen. Like you hearing from somebody or something being revealed to you. I heard the name Major. I don't know if that's someone's title or someone's name. I don't know why too. I'm thinking about like Soldier Boy. I don't even know if he even makes music anymore, or I don't know what the significance of that is. That reference, maybe Major Soldier Boy, also could be in reference to something military. For some of you, I feel like you are going to receive like your spiritual gifts soon, or another one. Like you're going to receive it. I also feel that whatever it is that you have been stressing about, that there's no need to stress about it, because the universe is going to provide. The universe is going to look out for you. It's going to introduce you to who you need to be introduced to. It's going to lead you to where you need to be led to. You also could be dealing with some sort of legalities, or it seems like maybe something is going in your favor when it comes to legal matters. You also may be getting ready to make some sort of important decision in regards to a water sign. Relationship wise, it's something could start off long distance. Okay, so let's go on to deck number 2. Ooh. We have a 6 of coin, 3 of blades, Ace of cups, oh my goodness, King of blades, I'm sorry, Knight, Ace of blades, overall energy, Justice, Page of blades, and Page of cups. All right. So the overall energy, I feel that there is a need to make things right. I feel that your peace could be disturbed, or maybe you are trying to find balance so that you can have peace again. Seems like you also are debating or having to go back and forth between two situations, two people. Could be dealing with a water sign and an air sign, and maybe you're just trying to figure out what to do between in regards to them. Maybe you're comparing two people. I'm seeing something about negotiations and agreements. For some of you, I feel that somebody may be discussing divorce or separation, or dealing with any type of legal matters. I also feel that a Libra could be in between something or being cause for blame, like people are blaming things on a Libra. Now, sometimes I do feel that this energy comes off when there is a breakup in a relationship, so someone is being like used as a scapegoat, really. You might feel like something is unfair. Excuse me. The other thing it could be is that you're the one having to mediate between two other people, or maybe you are dealing with a lawyer or someone who works in law, in court, anything dealing with law. And I also feel like somebody needs help, or somebody is wanting forgiveness. I feel that if you need help, I feel like you'll receive some. It could be that someone is too prideful to ask for help. You might feel like you're dealing with an emotional roller coaster, or just having like these emotional ups and downs. I kind of feel like somebody's also considering a lawsuit. Somebody is like, should I sue them for this or should I sue them for that? So I feel like maybe someone is trying to see if they have a case on their hands. Also, something in regards to a surgery. You could have some sort of medical lawsuit on your hands. with either a human or a pet. Okay, I feel like somebody also may do something extreme because they feel off. Extreme to their physical appearance, more so like with the hair. Someone might cut off their hair, their beard, do something kind of drastic. Either you could do it to yourself, or maybe you pay somebody to just cut it off, or just something's going on where it seems like somebody is trying to find peace, or someone just feels like something needs to go, something needs to be cut out of their life. Or a lot of times when you feel like you need to change but you don't know what to change, a lot of times you end up cutting your hair. So I kind of feel like maybe someone is cutting their hair because they just feel like they need to change and don't know what to do. I feel like medical things could be going on. I don't know. I feel like someone literally needs like an x-ray, or someone is just going under surgery, or there's some sort of medical lawsuit coming up. If you have children, it seems like something's going on with children. It could be child custody, battles in court, or it could just be something mundane, like your children are acting up and you have to come in between and set the record straight, or make the fair decision between both children. Instead of trying not to show any favoritism, you're having to make some sort of well-rounded decision for the both of them. Or you're trying to split up time. Like if you have multiple children that are in multiple activities, it's like, okay, how are we going to divide the time? We need to see so-and-so's basketball game, so-and-so's swim meet. We need to, so it's just like having to balance schedules. I don't know. Relationships seem iffy. Like I said, I was immediately picking up on a possible divorce for somebody, or at least starting off as a separation. Or maybe you've already been separated and decide to go ahead and start filing paperwork for divorce. A couple could also just be deciding that maybe they should take a break from each other. You also might be doing things that are therapeutic for you, like shopping, or spending money. Something's going on where you're doing it because it's therapeutic. I feel like somebody's feelings are hurt. Maybe someone feels like it's like you missed my show. You missed my presentation. I feel like somebody is upset because you missed something that you were supposed to go to. If you are in school, I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe somebody's thinking they're not cut out for something. You also may be separating from your job while trying to find something new. Now, it's possible that somebody is trying to apologize. Like somebody is trying to say that they're sorry. It could be you, it could be somebody you're dealing with, but someone does want to make amends. Someone wants to make things right. And it seems like one contract could be expiring and a new contract is beginning. So that also may make sense if you do some sort of temp work. I feel like somebody's getting cut. If you get cut from something, don't worry about it, because I feel like there's another opportunity for you. Definitely could be some changes in regards to career. I also feel that documents are needing to be signed. Something dealing with work or family or your house. It's possible that you are deciding to either put your house up for sale, or you are, if you're like on a verge of foreclosure, maybe you're deciding that you want to save it. But something seems like it's going on with someone's home and paperwork. Relationship wise, I feel that you might have a soul contract with an air sign or an earth sign. I don't know. I feel like somebody's feelings are hurt, or someone's feelings are hurting. Somebody may be thinking about what they did, or how, like I said, how they can fix it. Either way, I feel like a secret is going to come out. Something's going to be revealed. You may be debating about like something in regards to your finances, about what you can do for more money. There's something that you can do, but I feel like you're going to try to deny it at first or avoid it. You're like, I don't want to do that. Like, let me see if this is going to work out first before I do this. Okay, I'm getting that you need to trust your intuition about something. If it's something you feel you need to say, then say it. I feel that something needs healing. Either you need emotional healing, or you are trying to heal someone emotionally. I feel like somebody is also concerned about their public image. kind of, I don't know. I feel like be careful in regards to documents that you sign because you may have misunderstood something, or maybe there was some sort of hidden clause. So be careful about what you agree to sign. Those of you that are into spell work, I feel like there's something that you're trying to manifest in secret, and it's like you're working with the elements. You could be working with water, fire, earth, air, maybe some of all of it. But I feel like there's something that you're doing to manifest your physical desires, material desires. Um, I feel like somebody is also being very creative to occupy their time as a distraction, especially those of you that, make music. I feel like somebody is making a decision to leave or cut off energy. You could be deciding that you're going to leave your home or leave from where you live, or leave a relationship. If you have a child, they might be talking about leaving. If you've been trying to disconnect from someone emotionally, you may be doing some sort of cord cutting. I feel like something requires your signature, but you might be afraid to sign. I feel like there's something that you're having to give consent to. If you are concerned about your health, it seems like there's something that you're trying to do. Maybe you're considering, some sort of gastric surgery. Maybe, or any type of cosmetic surgery, either gastric or cosmetic, something that seems like you're debating about. And maybe you're having to go around checking different doctors or surgeons until you find someone who you feel comfortable with. But I feel like maybe someone maybe has to go under the knife. Even if this is for you, it's like you're having to give your consent. Yeah. All right, so that is all that I have for deck number 2. We'll go on to deck number 3. We have the 8 of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Cups, the World, Five of Cups, overall energy, Five of Wands, Tower, and Nine of Wands. All right, so, again, it seems like there is something that you are wanting to do, but you haven't had the courage to do it. Maybe you've been overthinking something, or there's something that's been giving you anxiety. You might end up having some sort of, anxiety attack. And it also seems like maybe something is giving you trust issues. Like you don't trust something. It seems like you're hesitant about somebody or hesitant about a situation. You might feel like something is a disaster or some waiting to happen, or something's going to be like something catastrophic could happen. Seems like you're stressed about, you're like, I don't trust this situation. And I do feel that whatever it is that you're feeling, that you're in tune with, might turn out to be right. Like, you were right. Something wasn't safe. Something wasn't intact. Maybe you were debating about, should you go across this bridge? It's like, this bridge looks shaky. You don't go across it. Next thing you know, it's on the news that that bridge done fell down. Like something's going on where you are suspicious about moving forward. And it turns out that, yeah, something happened. It also seems that there's something that you need to do on a personal level, and if you keep making excuses, at some point the universe is going to after giving you gentle nudges, it's just gonna like pull the whole carpet from underneath you. It's like, okay, no more procrastination, no more hesitation, this needs to be done. So I kind of feel like you are going to be forced into confronting a situation, or just dealing with the situation, period. Something that you've been afraid to do or trying to avoid. Now you have to deal with it. So something may be making you very uncomfortable. I also feel that maybe you could find yourself getting very angry or upset about some things, or something that you see, like it makes you upset. It also could be some people around you causing a lot of drama and chaos, and you're like, I just want to stay away from these people. I don't want to be around these people. So maybe you are trying to keep away from potential drama or chaos. It could be, crazy stuff going on at work. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of unexpected event or changes that causes an uproar. People aren't going to like it. There's a lot of frustrations. So it looks like you are just being forced to let go or walk away from a situation that's too complicated, too difficult. It's just draining you emotionally. And it seems like you decide that it's time for me to leave or walk away from this. Yeah. And I feel like maybe someone feels that something is unrepairable. So it could have been a relationship. Maybe someone just did something beyond forgiveness, and you're like, I can't unsee it. I can't, this, that, and yeah, I just gotta go. So maybe you feel that because something has been damaged so much that you just rather leave it alone. Maybe you were trying to fix something in your house and you damaged it and you're like, let me just leave this to a professional. I don't know what I'm doing. But it does seem like you're walking away from a situation that you just can't seem to figure out. It's like it's too much. And you might find yourself feeling lost or empty. And if it's not you, it could be people around you that feel lost or hopeless. In regards to dating, it definitely seems frustrating. I feel that there may be people that you're attracted to, but maybe it's only surface. Maybe it's no depth to the people that you're interacting with. Maybe you're having baseless conversations and you miss having rich, deep conversations with people. It's just shallow and surface or sexual. And you're like, I'm tired of that. You could decide to walk away from the dating scene or let go of anybody that you were talking to, trying to get to know. I feel like this is more so for like new relationship, like something happens early on, or this is like just now starting to date. It's like, like this is disappointing. And like I said, here you are again, you just feel like I give up. Like there's no more good people out there. There's nobody. I just need to leave it alone for a while. Keep in mind, if you are having like these sad thoughts, that your situation is just a phase. It's not going to be forever, but the conditions right now do seem pretty low. So it's something that has got you feeling down, but just know that you'll overcome it and it's just a phase. It's something. I feel like cycles are closing in your life, and I feel like whatever new chapter you're moving towards, it's not easy. I feel like you're going through transformations, especially seeing like double eights. I just feel like you're going through different transformations. It could be emotional transformations. It could be physical. It just seems like you're having a change. I feel like you also might end up blocking somebody, or maybe someone has you blocked. You also could be trying to send off messages to someone, but this person doesn't respond. I kind of feel like somebody's messages are blocked. You might find yourself venting to somebody about what you did, or just beating yourself up. Try not to beat yourself up. If you feel like you made some sort of mistake, or you're just blaming yourself for something, like don't do it. I also feel like maybe someone is drinking or has a hangover or will have a hangover. There's also a possibility that these major changes may not happen until spring of this year. Like all these things going on, like the examples that I gave earlier about you being forced out of your comfort zone. Maybe you're about to be kicked out. Maybe you know your job is coming to an end. Maybe you know you're about to break up with somebody. I feel like certain things may not happen until spring. And then I also see 5-5. And I also feel like that indicates uncomfortable changes, or you being resistant to change. It's easier to just accept whatever changes are going on in your life instead of going against it. It'll be easier just to go with the flow of things. I'm getting to some sort of sad messages, or having like this conversation that just deeply transforms you, changes your whole perspective on things. I feel like you might start to see things in a new light. You also may be trying to keep yourself busy, like, running away from problems or issues. So you're trying to keep yourself busy or distracted. If you are a writer, you might get some sort of mind-bending idea. You're like, oh, this would make a good movie. This would make a good book. And something might make you start writing. You could be writing or transmuting your sadness into your creativity. It also seems like you might be sad about something that you were working on. Like you put a lot of hard work into something only to have to let it go. It can still apply to those of you that write or do something creative. It's kind of like you're just having to edit and you're like, oh, I hate to not be able to use this scene, or I hate to not be able to use this beat. And it's like you're having to let something go creatively. I feel like something also may be going on with your siblings, if you have any. Like you're calling up your siblings or they're reaching out to you. I feel like maybe you guys are planning on hanging out together or socializing. Or maybe there's even the possibility of traveling. I feel like something also needs your attention, something that you put off. So again, in regards to procrastination, you need to finish something. You need to finish what you started. And then I just feel like something needs your signatures. I feel like somebody keeps calling and leaving messages. Somebody's afraid to answer the phone. Somebody may be avoiding your phone call because they're nervous about what you have to say or vice versa. If someone is a smoker, I feel like somebody is smoking a lot. If someone had quit smoking, I feel like someone gets triggered. Almost feel like somebody wants your undivided attention too. Your attention might feel torn between people this week. You're trying to make sure you pay attention to this person, to that person, It could be work related. It could just be about your life in general, like everybody is wanting your attention. In a love situation, someone is unable to give you their undivided attention because there's someone else in the picture. Someone is already in a relationship. Even if they're going through a divorce, they're still not fully officially separated. Yeah, relationship wise, I feel like something is a facade. Maybe somebody's just staying in a relationship because they're afraid to leave. And at the same time realizing that it's time to just let something go. Your dreams may have revealed to you that someone's been cheating, or someone has not been honest with you. Someone's been deceptive. Somebody may be confused about your friendship with someone, or you're confused about somebody's friendship. It's like, are y'all like in a relationship? What's happening with you all? Like, what is this? And especially too, if it's something taboo, like same sex, age gaps, different race. I kind of feel like somebody is questioning, what type of relationship is this? But pay attention to your dreams too, because I feel like something's being revealed to you, or the answer is in your dream journal. I do feel like you're also going to get closure to a situation, but it's still sad. So it could be like bittersweet. Yep, somebody has you blocked or vice versa. You also might shut people out if you feel guarded or defensive. You might start to shut people out. It's possible that you also keep your distance from people that you don't trust. And maybe somebody is trying you this week. You're like, man, this person, they really trying me this week. So I don't know. I feel like your patience could be tried. I feel like you want to take the high road instead of engaging in some sort of disagreement. I feel like you want to take the high road, but someone is making it difficult for you to take the high road. I feel like someone who wants to be left alone could be misinterpreted and taken personal. You also might respond too late to something and feel like you missed out on an opportunity. But whatever is for you is for you. You still might beat yourself up about it though. You might feel like you missed the phone call for this job, or you missed a phone call to something, and you just feel like, man, I messed up. I missed that opportunity, and feel like something is too late. But I feel like that's just, maybe for that particular job, but I do feel like another opportunity will come around at a later date. In a love situation, I feel like someone misses you, but they're suffering in silence. They have too much pride to reach out to you or to pursue you. I feel like somebody also might let you walk away instead of fighting for you or coming for you. Or it's like they try a little bit, and if you shut them down, that's all the fight that they had. They're like, okay, well, I called them, they blocked me, that's it, I give up. And you might be thinking in your head like, man, they're not gonna come to my house and knock at the door. It's like, no, they're just done. um I feel like you guys also just may be holding on to a situation that is too unstable. I mean, it's just making me think of an image of someone who loves living on top of this volcano because of the view. And it's like, but this volcano has such a beautiful view. I've been working on this house for, I done decorated it. And it's like, this volcano is about to erupt. Like, you can't stay on this volcano. And so I feel like, even though I feel like you're trying to make a home out of a situation that is too unstable. Or maybe you're trying to have a relationship that's too unstable. So I feel like I said, something's bittersweet, and it seems like you're having to surrender and let go of whatever hold that you've had on to something or someone. Especially too if you're getting ready to move. Maybe you really didn't want to move, but it's like you have to. Yeah, so those are the messages that I have. Hopefully some things resonated. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.